This is Peter Tunnel in North Massachusetts, 27 degrees at 8 a.m. Good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news. It is the of Friday, February 20th, 2026. Good morning, y'all, this lovely Friday morning. 20th, 2026. It is 27 degrees, mostly cloudy skies at 8 a.m. Here are the headlines. Top story is British police search suspension used by former Prince Andrew. As Trump threatens Iran with force. Castle Peak avalanche, 6 members identified as victims of deadly avalanche near Lake Tahoe. Anonymous donation raises more to help find it. Nancy Guthrie to over $200,000. Chicago Bears Stadium update is deal for India takes next step. 14 displaced, 2 dogs dead after residents fire in Fall River. The overall White Stadium is set to cost $325 million more than similar projects in other cities in Boston. Stephen Colbert sizes up RFK Jr.'s workout with Kid Rock. The morning after the King's brother, Andrew Matamat at Windsor West, the rest of the police were still searching his old home in Windsor. Seoul stocks again and at Mercantile at about 1,500 despite global uncertainties. North Korea prepared for a military parade involving 12,000 personal lawmakers said. North Korea opens key party Congress as Kim taps radical successors. Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger has been tapped to give the Democratic state response next week to the President Donald Trump's State of the Union to the party leader said. U.S. Black three leaders have Sudan's rapid support forces militia. Trump orders release of files on alien extraterrestrial life tonight in Utah. Avalanches as Barbara halts recovery of Northern California victims. Taunton no longer seeking to evict airport restaurant. Brockton survivor of Station nightclub. Fire remembers every second as it was 23 years ago today on February 20, 2003 that Station nightclub fire took place in Westbrook, Rhode Island late Thursday night. Featured a rock band called Great White and the pyrotechnics ignited up 4 pattern causing a fire and 100 people lost their lives. 23 years ago, Quincy snow removal buried at a $2.75 million set. Stocks. The Dow down 269.50 guys, 395.16, S&P 500, 19.42, and 68, 61.89, and Nasdaq 70.91, 2268, 2.73. Peter Children's time, 8:03. Time now for sports. Celtics beat the Golden State Warriors 121-110. Houston Rockets 105. Charlotte 101. Cleveland Cavaliers 112. Brooklyn 84. Atlanta Hawks 117. Philadelphia 76ers 107. Washington Wizards 112. Indiana Pacers 105. Detroit Pistons 126. New York Knicks 111. The Toronto Raptors 110. Chicago Bulls 101. San Antonio Spurs 121. Phoenix Suns 94. Boston Celtics. Orlando Magic 131. Sacramento Kings 94. LA Clippers 115. Denver Nuggets 114. And Men's College Basketball 74 to 87. Memphis 66. Tulane 77. North 6 and 71. Women's College Basketball, North Carolina 66, Virginia Tech 63 in overtime, Oklahoma 71, Georgia 67, Texas A&M 82, Tennessee 74, Duke 83, North Carolina State 65, Iowa 83, Purdue 74, Texas 93, Arkansas 62, South Carolina 75, 76, Alabama 57, LSU 78, Mississippi 70, UCLA 82, Washington 67. Low captures, elusive. Figures, gated gold for U.S. Celtics ban waste lawsuit versus Beverly Hills. Special kind of makes MVP case versus Knicks. Porzingis wrestling provides Parkins Dub's debut, and it was reward Murphy with new deal. Take a look at Travel Watch at 8:04. BBT. Line delays about 50 minutes to disable Twilight. Cedar Grove. Fairmount Line train 16:14 7 a.m. from Reeville's Castle Aid to the mechanical issue. Possibly considered train 16:20 8 a.m. from Reeville and Fairmount Line train 16:18 7:30 a.m. from Reeville's already at Fairmount today due to mechanical issue. Possibly Reeville may consider train 16:20 8 a.m. from Reeville and Frank Line train 7:10 5:09 a.m. from Force Park 185. Ring Line train 7:18 7:23 a.m. from Force Park 185. Operate 15-25 minutes basket between Franklin and Substation. Havel Line train 2:18 7:25 a.m. from Stables up Barton. Stables operating 10-20 minutes past due to early mechanical issue. Havel Line train 12:19 7:30 a.m. from North Station to Castle Day due to an equipment shortage. Next outbound train will be train 223 8 a.m. from North Station to Havel Line train 2:18 7:25 a.m. from Havel's up Bickal's upstream. Balfour and North Station to accommodate passengers from Castle train 12:20 8:18 from Brennan. Havel Line train 12:20 8:18 a.m. from Brennan Castle Day. Make is put by train 2:18 7:25 a.m. from Havel. Robert Line train 13:6:35 a.m. from North Station is part of North Station's operating 10-20 minutes past due to the mechanical issue. Robert Line train 8:14 a.m. from construction operating 15-25 minutes past between Sharon and Substation to the medical emergency. Robert Line train 8:13 from Substation operating 5 minutes past between Puttex Center Falls and Wick Construction. Stoke Line train 9:14 7 a.m. from Stoke is operating 5 minutes past between 120 and Substation due to train traffic. And Park Line train 8:20 7:02 a.m. from Wick Construction operating 5 minutes past between Adams and Substation. '95 South outside. Inspector Brown, Route 146 in Providence. Southwest Expressway, Inspector Brad, downtown Boston, Route 3 on the northbound side. Inspector Brad, southbound Route 3, Little, so to break Bill Worker Stretch, and Route 91, southbound, so Walford, Connecticut. Pier Childu side, 8:07. Time now for weather. Winter weather rises remaining effect from today to 7 a.m. Saturday due to accumulated snow and ice, late and slippery road conditions that may continue to be uncertain regard to the coastal storm late Sunday Monday, but we are still favoring a less impactful offshore track at this time. Messy day on tap with rain, sleet, snow, and freezing rain expected. Mostly rain event for air southeast 95 on low QC. Change back to snow to that with light accumulation possible. Slippery road conditions expected. Light snow, street shower to Saturday, limited additional accumulations. Coastal storm late Sunday Monday more likely to miss or just brush some New England, but too soon to rule out a more widespread high impact outcome of a round of unsettled weather midweek. Messy day on tap with rain, snow, and sleet, and freeze rain expected. Mostly a white event for area southeast 95 on location will see a change back to snow that with light accumulations possible. Slippery road conditions expected. Winter weather rising to 2 New England to just east of 95 quarter today to night. Low pressure continues moving in northeastward toward the Great Lakes spread within area of warm front driven by precipitation over much of the northeast coast, eagled by the after the next and second area of low pressure. Develops west south of Long Island and then Missouri. So overnight the trend is a guidance has been to keep the calm cooler with each man where last night Thursday opposite. So the middle level warm nose making it well known for that mass back in the vast majority of the night. Iris guidance shows the warm nose struggling to make the Massachusetts border. The trend has appeared to be driven by strong cold action, cold air, evident in New Hampshire, Maine. May move further south by the department of secondary low pressure. Still somewhat challenging per time forecast at a new warm nose, but the trend has been for colder temps in this layer. In terms of the sensible weather, colder air above 0 Celsius leans most of the night areas north and along the pike. Can expect the mostly snow sleet event ball. Areas farther south see more than the way of sleet and freeze rain as the last shift up to describes the put 3. Precipitation taps the higher confidence part of the forecast comes out of today's precipitation Friday night as a middle level school. Straight into locally flow means that the entire CW transitions at a period of light snow in all areas of Friday night when the weather rise continue most of the 2 7 New England. Still feels that the area has had a good handle on precipitation types and was used for weather types change over the forecast remains largely attractive since the Previous discussion participation breaks out in far western New England after the Friday morning commute and gradually spreads east northeast into the afternoon. There's near the north of the bank and in the Burbank Valley, North Shore should remain as mostly snow for the duration in this event, where the greatest accumulation of wet snow are forecast 3 to 5 inches in 6 months, and all the direct report along the south of the Moss Pack, southwest and North Connecticut, and northwest Rhode Island, and more likely to see a mix of precipitation types that are created recent rain up to 2/10 of the 1 of an inch, sleeted by the wet snow quoted as 3 inches. Lowest snowfall total is expected in the Boston metro area due to the stiff snowfall elevated to warm as in the upper 30s and the wintry precipitation falls during the day. Likely struggle is accumulating that things change somewhat quickly Friday night as colder northerly flow drives southward, and Friday evening is expected a transition over the winter mix of great sleet over the minor accumulating with greasy lights over the couple of inches of snow accumulated forecast. While totals will be light 1 to 2 inches. The time of the transition would not be ideal for the Indian community, will likely to sell the slip travel up to the not to go with advisory as coming into the snow and the sleet totals over 2 inches to the somewhat low ends. Elsewhere, there'll be a mostly rain event southeast of 95 with a period of light snow Friday night. In these areas, according to the half-inch of snow, is mainly possibly aggressive surfaces side streets. Light snow and snow shower continue to vary with limited additional accumulation left over the inverter to a continuous light snow shower activity for mid-morning Saturday moisture profiles will become increasingly unfavorable for snow growth, and the GTC draws out. Because of that, accumulation would be limited and inch less than. It may be range around 32 for northeast Massachusetts, mid-upper 30s for Rhode Island, North Connecticut, and southeast Massachusetts. Close to storm late Sunday, Monday, and more than likely to miss or just brush stuff in New England, but too soon to rule out and more west behind our backyard comments. When it's got it, street has trended the kitchen with expected with powerful low pressure closer to but still southeast at a 40 knob benchmark 39 to the Monday. That said, that remains significant spread in details meant to be changed with the forecast for the Sunday Monday over the next 4 hours. And percent thinking most of the backs of snowfall in Mid North Carolina and Rhode Island and southeast of Massachusetts. Strong wind is all possible elsewhere along the median coasts. This is mainly due to the expected size of low pressure, even with a more offshore track. A closer track would be more snow and wind backs for much of southern New England. Never mind them until the midweek as total for a surface bridge of high pressure that move overhead. Briefly on Tuesday, bringing in a period of great weather in midweek, but another frontal system approaches late Wednesday, bringing in another chance of wet weather, however, but trend due to warmer conditions. Much of frontal precipitation likely falls or rain outside of the higher terrain areas late at night. Forecast goes like this. Today, just rain, Wisconsin about 39 degrees, low 29. Calm wind coming east around 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon, just reaching 50% of the news. Precipitation about 3.5 quarter-inch, possible. Saturday, just rain, Wisconsin about 35 to 32 degrees. Northeast about 6 miles out, just reaches 30%. Sunday, just rain, mostly Wisconsin about 37 below 30 degrees, and northeast about 3 to 8 miles out, just reaches 30%. And Monday, just rain, mostly Wisconsin about 32 below 31 degrees, and north about 11 to 15 miles inside, 29 miles an hour for Tuesday, just rain, mostly Wisconsin about 36 to 32 degrees, and northwest about 7 miles an hour, just reaches 30%. Wednesday, just rain, mostly Wisconsin about 39 to 31 degrees, calm wind coming south around 5 to 9 miles in the morning, Wisconsin high, 20 miles an hour, just reaches 40%. And Thursday, just rain, mostly Wisconsin about 44 degrees, southwest about 7 to 9 miles an hour, just reaches 50%. Right now, temperature standing at 27 degrees in most Wisconsin. That's going to be it for our morning report on this February 20th, 2026 on a Friday morning. Peter J. Wiggins, say, have a good morning, good day, dude. Stay safe, be well, have a good day, and good morning.